It's hard to believe what you see here, but impossible to believe what you feel. The first cowboy who ever saw it said, "By gosh, something sure happened here." And he was right. Something certainly did. Here's where the earth bared its soul to the sky. The Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
Drowsy shadows yawn. A Navajo call. Soft echoes return. From faded canyon wall.
Grand Canyon, Grand Canyon, Grand Canyon, Grand Canyon.
Whispering pines, heads bowed in prayer, such splendor they see. In reverie they frame it there. Who made the blend, each mighty rend in the earth turned to the sky? Then there's a hush, an atheist blush, a tear in a humble eye. Though life should end, and eyes no longer see, these shadowed halls and faded walls, these are eternity. Grand Canyon,
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon,
Grand Canyon.
Most of what you have heard has been indicative of our national parks and monuments, but let's go further. We could go to seacoasts. We could go to Mount McKinley in Alaska. We could climb Mauna Loa in Hawaii, and we'd still be in our national parks. We could roam the Panamints of Death Valley. We could even be in the Statue of Liberty or in the jungle of the Everglades in Florida. We could be on the Channel Islands off the coast of California. Yes, wherever you go, they are your backyard. Romantic, beautifully wild, picturesque, or historically nostalgic. Your forefathers bought and paid for them, and they're yours for all generations to come. Let's take, for instance, you who are endowed with the thrill of mountain climbing. Maybe it's in Glacier National Park or Grand Teton, Rocky Mountain, Olympic, Yosemite, or majestic Mount Rainier. You of the alpine clubs, you mountain climbers, how many wonderful, exhilarating days and nights have you had because you were sons of the mountains?
Voices wail, sons of the mountains, the earth is kneeling humbly at your feet, and the thrilling taste of victory, for you've conquered every peak. The mountains call the mountaineer as a mother to her son. His answer fresh and roughly clear, for he knows her will be done.
Snow does fall in this desert country, but you'd hardly know it. It's burned and barren, but in it are the greatest Indian ruins known to mankind. Aztec, New Mexico, Canyon de Chelly, Arizona, Casa Grande, Montezuma Castle, Tuzigut, and in this wild, forbidding desert you'll find Mesa Verde, Big Bend, Organ Pipe, Sunset Crater, Tumacacori, Hovenweep, Joshua Tree, and Death Valley. These are burned, barren, and seemingly forsaken, but still, all of these are your national monuments. And that is precisely why our government, which is you, set them aside so that you might have, keep, and enjoy them. For this is the desert.
O barren lands, grotesque and plain, almost forgotten by the rain. Your purple mountains, naked high, whose fingers comb a copper sky. What beauty do your valleys hide? Or is it just that time has died? And when you beckon, whisper low, bid us come, we always go. What to nature have you done? Or is it nature that has won? The spiny cactus, all weird things that crawl or walk or bite or sting. Your singing winds sing not of love, while buzzards circle high above. And neither talon, fang, or claw dares break your bleak and awful law. Yet here we stand, embracing all, subdued, enchanted by your call. And while the lonely shadows nod, behold the tapestries of God.
Remember the dogwood in its white bloom at dawn? A giant saguaro silhouetted against the desert sunset. The alpine glow over the glaciers. High noon on a mountain meadow. The smell of tamarack and cedar or mesquite and greasewood with sand dunes in the distance. The surf thundering into a rock-bound shore, casting rainbows in its cold gray-green fury. A brown and sluggish river between steep canyon walls. The indigo blue of Crater Lake. The giant Douglas fir. Rhododendrons, Indian basket grass, avalanche lilies, paintbrush. Soft, snowy slopes mile on end. Moonlight through northern pine, or the mighty sequoia, which dwarfs even man's imagination. Or perhaps these will better acquaint you. Big Bend, Grand Teton, Lassen, Acadia, Olympic, Shenandoah, Yosemite, Carlsbad Caverns, Hot Springs, Mesa Verde, Everglades, Yellowstone, Mount Rainier, or the Grand Canyon. They're yours, you know. You own them. Remember last year, the year before, and maybe the year before that. But remember, you were there. And if you haven't been, you should go. Enjoy what is yours. Protect and keep this great heritage. Your grandparents enjoyed some of them, and your grandchildren will enjoy more of them. For these are the national parks, yours and mine. Now we're on a pack trip through, up, and beyond the timberline, with great fluffy clouds above us. Vista unto vista, panorama unto panorama spread before us in any direction. Hardly realizing it, we hear a song of the trail.
I have heard the thunder rolling out across the mountains high, where the wind is singing through the clouds and drifting through the sky. It's the song of the trail. It's the song of the trail. Flashing lightning, flashing on the mountain trail. I have seen the yawning canyons and I've climbed the highest peaks. I have felt the wind and sun and rain upon a carefree cheek. It's the song of the trail. It's the song of the trail. Canyons on the mountain trail. I have seen the burst of glory, and I felt the mighty hand, the one that made all this out here and made me what I am. I have heard the timber singing and the mighty rivers roar, a hymn of hymns to mountain men, I'll hear it evermore. It's the song of the trail. It's the song of the trail. It's the song of the trail.
Your grandparents enjoyed many of the grandeurs and the wonders that you today, and even your children's children yet unborn, will enjoy. And through all of these years, and through all of those to come, a certain breed, a certain kind of man has been, is, and ever will be charged with keeping this all inviolate. If any group of men ever worked for love more than money, it is the Rangers, the true aristocrats of the out-of-doors.
Far beyond the city's cluttered byways, across the plains so marked and marred, high in the mountains' mighty fortress, the Rangers o'er God's last frontier stand guard. Broad of shoulder, eyes of colder blue than the skies above, hearts that beat like booted feet in mountains they so love. Pack trains swaying, water playing over canyon walls, sweats a-glistening, people listening down through timbered halls. High above the snowy mountains echo, ringing on a wind so fresh and clear. Listen to the rhythm of the echo. Howdy Ranger, howdy Ranger, howdy Ranger, howdy Ranger, this is heaven right here. From peak to peak, each sun-bronzed cheek is turned to the trail, along the trail, along the trail. Howdy, Ranger!
Sure, there was the chipmunk that ate out of your hand, a deer standing by a rippling stream, sunset on the ski